Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday to everybody. Y'all come on up in here. Come on up in here. We're going to chat for a few minutes. We're going to do a little recap of our week. And yes, we're going to go from there. So, yes, y'all come on in, come in. And that's what we're going to get to. Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in, come in. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this good old Sunday that God has given us another day. Thank y'all for popping in. Hey, Miss Cheryl. She says, hello, Miss GS, and everyone in the chat. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, and you as well. Hey, Aunt Natty. She says, good morning, G. Mods and chat. Hey, Aunt Natty girl, what you doing today? What you up to? Miss Maria, she went to church today. Haven't spoken with Miss Sexy Diva. So it's just me and Miss Denise. It's just me up in here, y'all. I said, let me pop on up here real quick and talk to my people, see how y'all doing. So if y'all in the bushes being spectacious, please come in and hit that like button for me. It's very important that you hit the like button. We are in June 1, trying to start this month off uh, right and amazing. So I hope y'all can do the same with me. Come on in, y'all, and make sure y'all tap that button, y'all. It's free. Hit the like button. Um, Make sure your notification bell is turned on, and also make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. Please and thank you so much. And if you're catching this on the replay, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on the live. Make sure you hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl as well. I greatly appreciate you. Hey, Miss Carla, girl, what you doing? Girl, I was sitting up here. I said, let me get on right quick and check on my people, y'all. I think on Sundays, y'all, I think what I want to kind of like start doing is, we just do like a recap of, what we went over the week, what has happened. Y'all got something new y'all want to share. Y'all know how it goes. Panel is open. Um, Please be respectful up over here. Don't come over here for the drama because it ain't going to be none of that, girl. We're just over here enjoying ourselves, enjoying the day that God has given us, laughing and, whatever else that pops off. All I know to tell the good people, I'm trying to tell y'all. I ain't none of that. I'm not about to argue with nobody, child. I don't have time for that. But yes, that's what it is. So I hope y'all is good with that. We doing our recap and stuff, getting into some stuff, talking about things, and you might have a current event that has happened on this Sunday or whatever Sunday we go live, and we just get to talk, and y'all know how it goes. But if it's a hot topic, I make sure I put that in the thumbnail, and we'll get that done first. Miss Collins says, I am at the hospital with your internet needs. She is not. She is in a lot of pain. Prayers up for for my internet needs. Y'all, put some prayer hands in the chat for her. Tell her I am sending love and praying that she gets to feeling so much better, child. I don't like the hospital, y'all. I really do. I don't like it, but it helps us, y'all, when we're going through whatever the body is going through. Yes, Miss Carla, sending prayers up to her and you as well, to the whole family. Yes, because it's affecting the whole family. Yes, Annette, what you got cooking today? What you got going on? Y'all, please come in now. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member. You can give out memberships. You can do super chat, super stickers. You can do Cash App, $ G Strickland 8. What else is left? All of that to support the channel. It's greatly appreciated, y'all, and I appreciate all that y'all do for me. Greatly, greatly appreciated. But yes, Miss Carla, please keep me updated and let me know how she's doing and how things are going for her as well. But the human body, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. It's the human body. But I just I saw something before I came on live, y'all already. Talking about Jennifer Williams, y'all. We did speak on Jennifer over the week. So it was talking about Jennifer was getting scared, y'all. Talking about Jennifer gonna file for a divorce, child. Child, as for me, if Christian were my husband, I would be like, I would have to probably go do some private investigating and see what's really going on because, too much stuff is popping off. You know, um, you don't know yet. Oh, you don't know what you're gonna do as of today. Oh, okay, Aunt Nanny. But yeah, I just hope she's being careful and all of the above. I think the wedding for her and Christian is supposed to be in Vegas tonight, y'all. So I will be tuned in to watch that. See what really goes on, child. All of this stuff been popping off. I don't know if she gonna go through it or she gonna be like, let me let somebody else do it. I don't know. We don't know not yet. Hey, Aunt Natty girl. Aunt Natty, I'm glad you popped up here. I have a new toy I'm trying to get used to and see how it's working. I hope everybody can hear me good. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good, sugar. Mm-hmm.
I hear you good right now.
Okay, okay. Yes. I believe we're gonna be
But
we go, huh?
don't you think Jennifer should have did her investigate before she got married? She
Yes,
knew
ma'am.
the rumors out there about him.
Yes, absolutely on that. I totally agree. But I remember a clip where Jennifer was saying, I just want to be a married woman. So, by her saying that, I took it as if, she really didn't care about what was going on with whomever she walked down the aisle with. I was like, girl, you got to be careful with that. But they
And
were saying like he had been like clocking her or whatever.
at Jennifer's big age, Jennifer is not a 20, 25, or 30-year old.
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer in her 50s.
I didn't know she was in her 50s. I would have
If
gave her her late 40s.
well, if she ain't in 50 yet, she knocking it in the head, okay? All experiences Jennifer done went through with men,
Mm-hmm.
that should have given her all this stuff coming out. Let me do my investigation. This ain't her first rodeo.
Nah, I don't think it is,
I
Aunt
don't feel
Nelly.
no waste time.
She said she don't feel no waste time behind that there.
You sit up there on Lucifer's good on Beyonce's good internet doing an interview with the devil himself, and you sit
Mm-hmm.
up there and lied and covered and everything for that man, and you knew you was lying.
Mm-hmm.
That man had to go to jail and get permission to go to Paris to marry you. That man went to jail and is paying restitution for trying to unalive ex.
Mm.
They don't give you that kind of restitution and that kind of bond. They don't give you that for somebody lying on you. Child had proof,
Wow.
and you still believed his lies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel no waste time.
You know
God
what?
gave her, God gave her every warning. It wasn't just red flags. It was a cotton field of red. The cotton had turned red. The whole field.
Mm. Aunt Natty, but he said that, Jennifer knew a lot of stuff. He said he didn't even know why she was allowing like Evelyn Lozado to come out and perpetrate like she didn't know. Like Jennifer just let Evelyn run with the story when she could have cleaned it up and made it straight. But he said Jennifer chose not to do that. So it was like, she let him clown her out or whatever.
And what did I just say? Jennifer knew God did everything, but locked her down before the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Court documents was read. People came out and say he stole their money. Did interviews with people. Not one, not two, not three, but several.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel no waste time.
I don't feel no waste time for her either, but I hope she got her stuff, so he can't just take it from her. Child, these women is crazy, child. Ain't nowhere in the world I be fooling with no man like that. No, I have to let
Jennifer,
somebody else do that.
Jennifer is a beautiful woman,
She is pretty.
but she is so desperate. And men can say, people can say what they want to say about Tim Norman.
Mm-hmm.
He's a devil demon in disguise. I
Mm,
agree for what he did to his nephew, and in my
mm-hmm.
opinion, what he was gonna do to his mama, cause he had took
Ooh.
out a big old insurance policy on her, and she didn't know it.
Mm.
But she begged that man to marry her on Sweetie Pie, and he kept. She went ring shopping with his cousin the first time she went to visit him, and the cousin say, "Ain't you moving too fast? Oh, this one would look good on my hand. This one would look good on my hand." The cousin had to tell him, "You know, this girl engagement ring shopping took me with her." He
mm,
told her no. Now they say now he got charged with stalking her. But if anybody watched that show, I still say, in my opinion, she pulled them charges on him because he would not marry her. She flew to see him.
mm. You know, she says she's sitting on 32 carats. So I'm saying, baby, we know you
She
purchased
bought
that
him.
ring for yourself.
She bought him, else he bought him with the mother folks' money.
Mm.
I'd rather have 9 carat than have 32 carat. Gonna be like Shirley Strawberry. Go FBI gonna come and take it off her finger.
Ooh, cha. Mm.
Yeah, that Nesto Nast had bought that ring with somebody else's credit card.
Eh,
One of them women he frauded out of her money.
Annette,
And
is that how Nesto bought that ring for Shirley Strawberries? Hey, Miss
yes, sir.
Denise,
And when he
beautiful.
was locked up on one of them jail calls, she said, that jewelry store called me, gave the woman's name. They bleeped out the last name, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the FBI told her, you got to give up that ring.
Mm. Mm. Child, I remember when Shirley
Shirley,
told him.
men smell desperate. They sniff it out like a hunt dog sniff out the prey in the woods.
Miss Denise says, "Hey G, hey sis, hey Aunt Natty, hey my favorite auntie." Miss Denise says, "Hey Maria, Miss Maria's not in here yet. She had went to church. Was talking to her earlier." Miss Sonia says, "Hello everyone. Hey Miss Sonia, how are you?" Child, yeah, I remember that Aunt Natty. She told Nesto, yeah, I had to get they. She called me about that ring. Child, Nesto, I'll be ashamed himself.
And he gonna still lie. That I can't wait to his but I asked one of my other favorite content creators. You know who he is. You know he my baby.
Mm-hmm.
I want somebody to cover. He gonna dig into it. It started in October. That Jarvis butt trial. But I have been, and I'm sorry, I've been doing some replays. When they have a live about little Nazara Harris and Jarvis Butt, I
Mm-hmm.
be saying, I'm gonna get out when they beep in. That trial, that investigation has gotten so deep.
Mm.
That stuff coming out about her family, his family, what happened to him, a grown woman,
Mm.
SM him when he was 13 and he got a baby by. That woman was in her 20s, almost 30.
Wow.
And
Um.
it's a family curse on the Nazara Harris family. Uh,
mm,
uh, it's deep. It's deep.
wow. Thank you, Miss Denise. I appreciate you so much. She says hello, everyone in the chat. Miss Denise says, Sonia. She says hello. Yeah, that is. I'm. But you know what, Aunt Netta, with the Nesto stuff, I'm trying to keep up with. I'm trying to follow it. But is it that they doing these phone calls every day?
Baby, you know, every time they come out and baby, Shay is so funny with it.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, every time they come out and tell a lie that over a lie they done already told, Shay'll drop a phone call or a video. Shay been dropping their text messages. It is, but he know it's over now after the mother he got indicted.
Mm-hmm.
He told that slow ass Sonya, and he say, "I want you to go on and enjoy your life." He telling her, "I ain't getting out." He told her this season is over, and her dumb
Mm.
ass still don't get it.
Mm.
She, she done went out. And I don't care what nobody say. That woman said herself she get SSI. I don't care where you live. SSI ain't paying no whole lot of damn money. Because she ain't worked nowhere but a strip club.
Nettie, I cannot with you. Nettie, I don't know why she just like, I don't know. I can't take them phone calls on that. I don't like listening to her sitting there sound like she a little girl. She's so in love. She all giddy.
And
Hey,
she still
how are
hitting
you?
around to want to know if he talking to Shirley. Shirley told that ninja, look, I can't do this no more. I can't do this jail thing. And people tell me where he kept getting picked up. She knew. Shirley said in a phone call, she knew he had a previous record, right?
Mhm.
She didn't know it involved no essay or nothing. But she was saying, he done did his time. She thought he had straightened up. And every time they pick up, he would tell her, oh, they messing with me about some old shit. This old. This old.
Mm.
Him and Shirley was actually, I don't think they was divorced, but separated when they got him. Because she said he came to watch the fireworks for her on the 4th of July.
Mhm.
They picked him up on the 7th of July. You ain't wonder where your husband was from the 4th to the 7th? That's 3
Mm.
whole days. She said in her divorce filings that they have been separated since March before they picked
Wow.
him up. But there was still a husband. She said, well, I'm gonna be a wife.
Mm.
She said, when she started getting calls from jail, it was
Mhm.
him. She said, hell, I didn't answer because I didn't know nobody in jail.
Wow. Oh, y'all please hit the like button for me. Thank you, Miss Denise. Greatly appreciate you so much. I remember her saying something about the 4th of July. I do remember that, but child Nesto need to sit right there. But I'm not. What is taking so long? I mean, he done been sitting in this jail for 3 years. Isn't
When
it time to move forward and put him in prison where he's supposed to be at this
he
point?
doing he doing what fun. Shirley was paying a lawyer Crail. He told Crail, Sonia kept bugging Crail. Crail started telling Shirley what was going on with his case. He didn't want her to talk. He just wanted Shirley to pay and the lawyer to talk to Sonia. Sonia got him to fire Quail or Crail quit. He had to change attorneys. That pushed it back. The next attorney he got, Shirley was paying. That attorney told Shirley, look, this man you paying, but he got me talking to another woman. She bugging me every day. Shirley
Wow.
quit paying. He got
So it was the lawyer that busted him.
yeah.
Wow, that Nesto.
And then
Nesto
he
thought he was
talking on
doing
them
something.
phone calls. They releasing them calls. He talking to her.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what, Aunt Natty? If you was Shirley, now you done did that. You were trying to stand by your man. You was trying to have the benefit of the doubt. And for all of a sudden, you hear the whisper, the chippers in the air saying, I wonder if she heard these phone calls, these jailhouse phone calls of him talking to another woman. Can you imagine that nug in the heart when she heard them phone calls with this
Yeah.
clown?
Now I don't think she was listening to him. What I think happened, her girlfriend,
Dre.
her best friend, Deborah, cause he would be dog talking about Deborah bad,
Yeah.
telling
Mhm.
Sonya, I was the first person to see your new titties. She done went and had them reduced. Now you done went and got a breast reduction, them big titties, and you weigh 89 pounds soaking wet with your colostomy bag and diaper on. Girl, get out of here. And her friend told her, you need to listen to this.
Wow.
Yeah, I can imagine. But can you, I think Shirley better than me because I'd have made a jail visit that day. I'd
Ooh.
have told him, I'm his wife. I don't want to do it on through the phone. I want to see him face to face. I might have got a little charge because I'd have snatched that ugly old no talking, no educated, slew footed, think he a pimp ass nigga too. And
Child
on top
on
of
that.
that, he wasn't even legally married to her and she didn't know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had two more wives. Cause one of them divorced him after he married Shirley. When he
Mm.
married Shirley, he had been married 3 times and had never divorced the first wife. He
Mm.
the first wife still ain't divorced.
I thought that, but I wonder what she waiting around for.
She don't
He ain't
she
got
don't want to
nothing.
marry nobody. And she say, screw this ninja. I don't give a damn what he do. I ain't got to pay for no. Let me. Nesto is not worried about getting out of jail. This is his 19th time.
Mm.
19th.
Mm.
You hear
I
me? One
heard
nine.
I heard Dre telling him, when you get out, we gotta take a ride about blah 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 and blah blah blah. I
When,
guess it was the them some of them
the
charges he done
CP
caught.
charges. Cause Ray was riding with him hard. And when Ray heard what he let that little slow slop say about him, and he's
Mhm.
sending him, he wanted Dre to put his house up to get him out. But you let
Mhm.
slow slop dog him out. Dre stopped taking his calls for almost a whole year.
Mm. 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 Yes, he did. He told him. He said, "Shoot, you were saying that she was the only person that was there for you. I figured if you needed anything, you gonna have to find. You gonna have to hit me up." But on that, Dre talked to him so bad. He treats him just like a little boy. Dre treats him like a little boy. Let Nesto up here
Dre
there
did it.
laughing.
It
Dre said,
ain't
"What
like
you laughing for?"
it ain't like him and Dre grew up together. They met in the yard on the yard.
On the yard, on the yard,
Dre got
absolutely.
out and got his life together.
Mm-hmm.
Every time this ninja get out, he gonna do it. You know you ain't good at it. You keep getting caught.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, let me
Mm.
tell you something. That ninja ain't never getting out. Cause Erica King gonna testify. She turned state evidence, baby.
That was the co.
Huh?
That was his co partner,
And he
co-conspiracy.
got another one too. You notice Lamont stopped calling too.
Mm-hmm.
They told him talk to him again if you want it. You a co-defender. Cause remember they keep saying an unnamed co-defender.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you a $10 to a bucket of shit is a wide hip childbearing hip chicken eating Lamont.
I get down with you. Child Nesto done got himself in a mess. He don't need to get out, if he keep doing that same stuff. But I'm at it. Okay, you just said all these are charges. He's sitting up here playing like he ain't got nobody saying, that I don't know, they just trying to pin some stuff up against me.
Eyes are in, eyes are in of the man. He
Yeah.
can't even say bond. Bond, BAWN. They got me on a murder bond. Eyes are innocent man. Nigga, please. The only thing you innocent of is you ain't him nobody.
Mm.
He did. Baby, let me tell you, if they really, them women that wanted to work in that barber shop,
Mm-hmm.
he really assaulted them.
Mm.
Told them that he had to enter them. He made them cut them. Come out that. No, they had to do something in blood. Getting them women riding them around in that RV. Yes, sir.
Mm.
Hazel came out and told a lot of stuff, baby. I've been, I've been in that Nesto sector ever since it started because I love strawberry letter.
Yeah, yeah. I love it too. I've been enjoying it. I've been trying to keep up. But yeah, Nesto's not getting out. But I'm like I said, he's been sitting in jail for 3 years. Come on, people. Let's
They
go
keep
ahead and finish
changing
this dude.
attorneys. Every time you get a new attorney, it start all over because the attorney got to work and catch up on the case.
Child. I thought he had a court appointed attorney the last I heard Sonya saying.
This is the second. First, he had a lady public defender. Sonya got into it with her. Do you know how that hoe got subpoena? She gonna write an email to Wooten. Girl, is you crazy?
Mm.
Wooten say, okay, you playing checkers, I play chess, bitch. I got you. Checkmate. We finna,
Mm.
we finna drop these other four indictments right now.
So Sonya is the reason why he's sitting in jail.
Yes, her mouth.
Wow. He has not figured that out yet.
That's all he got to talk to. She done ran everybody. Dion. And Lord, I love the way he say daddy, because he say daddy. He didn't meet that boy that that man till he was 13 years old. First time he laid eyes on his dad.
Wow.
He really want a daddy figure. He told him, if you don't stop speaking to that whore, that all she do is sleep with married men, they are everything y'all say is all over the internet. If you don't stop talking to her, they gonna baptize your ass.
Mm. I think that Dre and that Dion, I think they really, cared a lot for Shirley. They was mad at Nesto whenever they discovered this Sonia chick, and she act like she the smartest thing in the book in the classroom, y'all. I said, Lord, if Sonya don't go
She's a
somewhere and sit down.
she's a Trump supporter.
Mm,
And she says she Caucasian. That's my white side coming out. You got a black son. You got a black daughter. The woman is always lying on the man. But hey baby, I put in the chat one time. I say, wonder do she think the man who pop out her and got her wearing a colostomy bag was innocent too?
mm,
Cause 99% of the black men in jail is innocent.
mm,
99% now.
mm. Miss Sonya, Sonya talking about I'm about to change my name on that.
But I call her loose bowels, baby.
Shadow, Sonya, we know the difference, sweetie. God, no, this girl right here, it's not like you doing nothing with him. He's not gonna marry you. I don't know. She just act like she's so crazy and
He
obsessed.
used that liquid V and them toys that they found in that truck when they arrested him. He had he had the toys like itty bitty ditty did.
Mm,
Not the expensive toys, but the toys, the sex toys.
mm-hmm,
And he had something called Liquid D. And
mm,
he changed her shitty diaper when she came home from the hospital. So I
mm,
know your character. You don't know this man. You saw him a total of 4 times in 3 years, and 2 of them times you slept with him right when you met him.
mm, mm, mm,
How
mm,
you know his character? They
mm.
lying on you. I we I done bought you some this last month now, cause this June. I done bought you some clothes for when you get out. Baby, you can go on to take them back to the Goodwill and get your look. Probably you got them 3 outfits for $5.
Child, she
And
know
if he
he.
do get out, he used the luxury. He ain't gonna live in that rented camper with her.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know what her obsession is, where her mind is, but this chick is just crazy, y'all. She just seems so delusional or something. I know her family them asked her, what is he doing for you?
I believe I know she didn't have no apartment. She was staying with her daughter part time and her son part time. I believe they kicked her out because she's spending all her SSI money on phone calls and jail visits.
Mm. Well, Aunt Natty, she was saying, I don't think she was putting money on his book.
At first, she was putting the money Dion gave me. She was saying Dion wasn't putting nothing on there. Dion exposed her. That's how they make them calls. She put money so he can make the phone calls out of her SSI money.
Mm, 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 mm. Well, child, how did they end up doing this like Zoom calls to each other where they can see each other? That ain't the craziest looking mess strolling
They do
across
that
this
in jail.
daggone internet.
They let them have them iPads like that in jail.
Lord have mercy.
She stopped going to the jail after she got subpoenaed. Wooten
What she
told
get
her he
subpoena
won't.
for?
Wooten told her he won't. She on there talking about she had his phone. She had his bank records. She knew Shirley was paying for the truck. Hell, he was probably telling Shirley he need X amount of dollars. He had access to her account because he was her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about she knew this and she knew that. He wanted her phone, every text she had sent him, all this information. She said she tried to scrub his Instagram.
Yeah, but it's a shame that you think you've met the love of your life and you open up your life to them, give them your information and all of this kind of stuff. Prime example, we already know, and they just take all your information that you have shared with them over the years and give just hand it to somebody else. You know, it should be a law against that.
People out lying to him out. Steve knew what he was about. He introduced them. Both of them had to stop that lie. All three of them. No, no, Steve did not introduce them.
Mm-mm.
They tried to
Yeah.
put that on Steve Harvey. They want to drag him so bad.
Yeah, that was a thing that the people were saying that, Steve was the one that introduced her to him.
Babe. And when she told him, Steve said, we all knew about it. But we weren't gonna say nothing until you said something.
Mhm.
But when she was up
Mhm.
there talking about Margie Steve Harvey house, Steve said, now I gotta pull your coattail. Come here. What you ain't gonna do is dog
Mm.
out Marjorie.
Child. I just hope, and I'm glad that they stood by Aunt Natty, and
Me,
hopefully she's getting her life together. It's not easy. I'm sure she's probably still longing for him and probably still missing him. Sometimes she probably even want to have a phone
I
conversation
bet
with him, but
you don't. I bet you she don't. Cause when a woman is done, done. When
mhm,
she told him, I'm not paying no more money. I'm not doing this jail thing with you. See, she done got embarrassed. And I think, and by them being separated, but when they got it, it wasn't but 3 months. So maybe she was still missing him then, right?
mhm,
Because she didn't know all this stuff. When it started coming back, he couldn't be around children or animals.
mhm,
Shirley done, baby.
mm, mm,
Shirley, you could stick a fork in him. Because he done like a Christmas turkey.
Hey, Miss Candy Girl, she says, "Hey, Chad, Sonya, and AC, some a lot alike. God knows they do." Child, I don't know. I think they probably saying, I done been in it so long with this person, and some people just don't like starting over, y'all.
Well, see, Shirley probably say, I went through this with my first husband, all the cheating and stuff. And that was probably one of her stipulations. But he had been stalking her. Because when he started with her, he was with Ebony Steele, remember?
Mm-hmm.
He go for people that can get him close to celebrities.
Well, he must be got some good game talk, cause I don't see the fineness of Nesto.
Well, back then he was younger. He was probably putting down good pipe and good head action.
Mm, mm,
But
mm.
see, he can't now. And I couldn't be with him and listen to him talk 5 minutes.
Y'all get on in here. Miss Maria, hey, beautiful. She says, good afternoon, y'all. Y'all get in here and hit that like button for your girl, please, and thank you. We is climbing up out of this sector, y'all. All help is needed, y'all. Oh
Yes,
my
ma'am.
God, hit the
I'm gonna
like
tell
button,
you,
hit it.
sir. I'm gonna tell you, G. I see so many people in the Nesto sector and then the
Mm-hmm.
Zara Harris sector. You may not get too many at first, but if you
Mm-hmm.
start covering them too, people gonna start flocking. I mean, they
Yeah.
have thousands of views at when they own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not even putting them people names back on my thumbnails anymore. And for, I told, if y'all have suggestions, we can talk about it and, see what, trying to find what the people want to talk about. But Natty, I'm glad you're up here. If I'm not wrong, I think you have sons. So I watched this show last night, but of course it was on the OWN network, y'all, but it was good. But
I'm with
also let
that,
me tell
but
y'all this. Let me tell
I'm
y'all this. BET has got that Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters coming out June the 10th. Y'all, please tune in, because I will be covering that. The lady from Greenleaf, I forgot her name. What is that girl name? She's up there. Y'all, this show look like it's gonna be off the chain. Y'all, please tune in and look at it. But
I'm with
Aunt Nettie, if you had your sons wanted you to help them find them a wife, would you do that?
no ma'am, no ma'am. Cause if it
Ah,
don't work, you gonna say it's my fault.
mm, true that, true that, true
Now,
that.
what
Mm.
I will do, if you bring one home and I be around her and then you ask my opinion of her, I will give you that. But I
Mm.
will also say the decision is ultimately yours because I'm not the one going to have to live with them.
That is so true. Hey, Miss Immaculine. She says, good afternoon, GS Miles and Chats. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, that's what that show was about last night. Somebody's Son was the name of the show.
I don't
Hey,
watch
Miss
that.
Faith. She
That
says,
is
"Good morning, everyone. Hey, beautiful.
that's
What you
the
say on that?"
dog show I ever. That's the they got one almost like it on TLC
Mm,
where the mama they be with daughters and the sons. That the mamas dress like the daughters, and they try to never. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I learned this as a mother of boys. The more you try to keep them away from somebody,
mm-hmm.
the more they want to cling to them.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is so true. I
Now,
don't
if my
know.
son was a teenager trying to like a little girl,
Mm-hmm.
I may say something. But
Mm,
a full grown man, no,
mm-hmm.
baby, that's your decision. It ain't mine.
Yeah, but that's a show that they have got out here on the own show.
Have you
Um, Miss Maria
see?
says, "Good afternoon, squad. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. It's a G thing. Join the live. Catch the vibe. Subscribe. Support. $sign G Strickland 8 Super Chat and Super Sticker. Join the squad for $2.99." Miss Sonia says, "I love Somebody's Son. Watched it for from day one. Oh wow." Hey, Miss Elisa. She says, "Hello everyone. Please hit the like button and share the video and subscribe to the channel, please, and pray for everyone." Yes. Miss
You
Maria says, "House rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for strike happy folk. Use creative spelling for cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respectful discourse only. All is alleged." Thank you, Miss Maria.
hey G,
Mm-hmm.
I know one episode. That boy really liked that man, young man really liked that lady. And his mama knew it. And because he really liked her, she sent her home.
Mm,
You not trying to help him. You trying to run his life. And it will and he told her, I like her.
mm.
Cause I know my parents couldn't pick for me. You know your parents couldn't pick for you.
Right.
But I like never ever met, and I've always liked family of fiance.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be up here a while.
I'm gonna be here for about an hour, Aunt Natty.
Okay. Well, our church a pipe busted and it's flooded. I'm finna get ready to log in Zoom church. But I'll be back if we get out soon enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back later on. I just popped on, to go over some things. But I
Let
catch
me
you
ask
later.
you this right quick. When
Mm-hmm.
you come back on, can we talk about the bro chat, Mitch and bro chat?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. We most certainly can. I was just up here touching bases of, trying to see how people feel about just having Sunday as a recap over the week. But yes, we
Yes,
most
ma'am.
certainly can. It'll probably be like 4 o'clock on that.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right, then. I'll see you
Love
later. Love
y'all.
you.
Have a happy Sunday.
You too.
Bye bye.
Yes, that's the truth. We all get along over here. Absolutely, Miss Alicia. Absolutely. But I lost my train of thought. Um, y'all hold on for 1 second. But yes, Miss Elisa says, "I pray for everyone and wish everyone a wonderful week." Absolutely, absolutely, y'all. Miss Maria says that Immaculate, hey friend, yes, hey girl, hey, how are you today? And welcome. Thank you for popping in, y'all. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna be talking about that new show that's coming out, y'all. I tell y'all, the way it looks, it's gonna be so interesting. See, now that's when something new or something is being renewed or gonna come back on. That's how they do, y'all. They are promoting the show coming on. They done giving you a date and all of that, the time. I mean, I thought that's how it was supposed to go. I could be wrong, child. Don't I could be literally wrong about that whole situation. But unfortunately, y'all, unfortunately, um I saw Mel and Canavis and Miss Deborah and Miss Van yesterday. They was packing up all the stuff, y'all. I hope everybody has got notification or is receiving their stuff, y'all. Um, Receiving it. Y'all know what I mean when I say receiving it like that. But yeah, I hope everybody is getting the products and all of that. I am truly waiting for Mel to pop out here and tell us what she's got coming up, what's her upcoming event is going to be. You know, we wishing her all the best, y'all. I ain't gonna say that. You know, I don't like it. I can say this. I don't like it when the babies leave Mel and Miss Van. I just really don't, y'all. For some reason, I just don't like that. But there's nothing that they, none of us can do anything about it. We just got to keep rolling with it, y'all. Praying for the best, praying for the best, y'all. But we are in the month of June, y'all. So excited, y'all. This is the first day. Is the court date coming up this week, or is it gonna be like the second week in June, y'all? Y'all know the court date that I'm talking about. Miss Alisa says, for me, I'm getting tired of the crash with Martell. Don't they know it is the power of the tongue? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, it most certainly is. Miss Alicia. Um, um, I'm still here. Um, you have to be careful what you say. Absolutely, Miss Alicia. And I'm still praying y'all that everything goes well. Um, Out here. On these YouTube streets. I'm just ready for things to get better, and people can come together and find some interesting stuff and just make it fun again. That we all can have to talk about, so everybody views can go up, and the subscribers can come back over, and all of that kind of stuff, y'all. That's just my prayer. Um, yeah, that's my prayer for everybody. Yeah, y'all, please hit that like button for me. Please hit that like button. But I just popped up here, y'all, to tell y'all, some of what's going on. Give y'all the heads up on this new show. Tyler Perry got coming out, y'all, and hopefully we can watch it and keep it moving. For the most part, it kind of seems like the YouTube streets is a little quiet. Thank God if it's negative. I thank God for that. But yeah, I'm going to come back later on today, this afternoon, and we're going to talk some more about all of the stuff that's, you know, upcoming events and things that's going on. Y'all got some stories y'all want to share? Share, y'all. Yes, all of that right there. But yeah, like I said, I done been up here for about an hour, y'all. I'm gonna pop off. I will be coming back around like 4 o'clock, and I hope each and every one of y'all can come back on, pop on, and join the live. Let's get some laughs in. Y'all can have a little time to go get y'all some lunch and everything. And also, y'all, before we leave, our Miss Carla daughter is in the hospital, y'all. She said she was in a lot of pain. So we sending up prayers for Miss Carla's daughter, y'all. I told her, to keep us posted as of what's going on with her, and all of that. So yeah, prayers up for Miss Carla, for the whole family, y'all. Y'all know how it is when things are going on in the family. So That's what's going on this morning. But yeah, we'll come back on later on this afternoon. So I'm getting off and I'm gonna catch y'all a little later on. If y'all didn't hit that like button on your way in, please hit it on your way back out the door. Um, and I'm gonna catch y'all around 4 o'clock. Yeah. Pray for her daughter, Miss Elisa. Absolutely. So hopefully by the time I come back on, I'm gonna text her before I come back on to see what's going on, how things are going and all of that. So that part right there. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all a little later. Y'all have a good one. Till we come back at 4. Bye.